Thank you everyone for joining us in this space, in this online lecture. First, my name is Joseph, and I am so much delighted to see a lot of guys joining us to share in this particular event. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. So, today, at this time, we are going to talk about a very important aspect of our lives. We are going to talk about privacy, data privacy. And I'm going to begin this by telling you that NAME is a very great project when it comes to the blockchain. It is basically involved in privacy. Privacy is something that is like, I would say it is like our daily lives or our daily bread. This is because each and every one of us, we need privacy. We cannot, that one is not negotiable because everyone needs privacy. Take for instance, if you want to withdraw money from your bank, or let's say you are in the ATM machine and then you want to withdraw money. When it is um, time for you to withdraw, you will always discover that you hide your PIN. You don't want anybody to see. Or you want to send money to your sibling, you want to send money to your parent, you will always try to hide the amount of money you are sending or even the password you are using. So that is privacy. Privacy does not just mean secrecy. It does not just mean being secret or keeping secrets. It simply means when you have control over the things, your personal information. So it is very important. And that is why we want to discuss how NAME project is playing a very crucial part in this. So I am going to start by sharing my screen. All right. All right. So NIM is a project that is focused on privacy. Of course, the blockchain aims to address internet privacy concerns. The concerns of the internet, as we will look at in a short while, is alarming. And from one fraud scam to the other, problems everywhere, misinformation, and the rest. So the internet is full of problems just as it is full of advantages. We discover that the internet itself is like a home to each and every one of us because some of us use the internet to relax. It is like our entertainment place and so on. While some people, the internet is like a workplace for them because you see a lot of people waking up. What they simply do is use the internet. They work from home. They work online and then they are paid. They depend on this. So the internet is a very important place. But the problem is that the internet is not safe, and that is why the project name has come to stay. The project name has come to provide a solution to the internet privacy or to data privacy. So NIM does this using a technology that is called Mixnet technology. We are going to look at how this Mixnet technology is very different from other available solutions that have been available. Okay, so there is a problem, just like I've illustrated before. The problem is that the internet is broken. Uh, from data breaches to hacking incidents. There are so many incidents of hacking that if we begin to mention each and every one of them here, we may not leave this place. So, hacking situation, data breaches, and so on. These are the things that has affected the internet. Take for instance, for those of us that are in Web3, we discover that from one time to the other, you see people trying to um, uh, lose money either to fraudster or to hacking. We've heard of so many incidences where many blockchains have been hacked, and then a lot of people's hard-earned fund, investment, cryptocurrencies lost like that. So this is a problem, and provided we've identified the problem, then it is a step for us to finding a solution to read. Now, another problem that is identified is the phishing attack, where somebody will impersonate another person and or impersonate a company or impersonate a bank per se, and then try to explain that, oh, I am so 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 person from this company, I am so 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 person from this place. I want you to give me your, if it is in a blockchain space or Web3, say I want you to give me your secret recovery phrase. And mind you, if you give out your secret recovery phrase, that's like the end to all your funds, to all your hard-earned investment. So this is phishing, where somebody impersonates another person. For those of us that are in Web3, as I've rightly said, you see a lot of people give, messaging you on Telegram, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter. They will try to impersonate or say they represent a particular company, they represent a particular firm. So you should do this, you should do that. A very typical example was my friend recently. I don't know whether he applied for that particular fund or not, but he was messaged by a fraudster that he has won 2.5 million naira. My friend was like, oh my God, I have won 2.5 million naira. That's a huge amount of money. Okay, so how do I get this money? The man said from one story to the other, you know how these people, how what they do. He tries to trick him and so on and say, okay, for you to redeem this money, you need to register a token amount of 25,000 naira. And that was, thank God from the beginning, my friend had realized at first. And then he did not fall victim to that. He happened to expose it. In fact, he even um, made this he made a video about this and then to tell others to be careful. We also have online tracking and surveillance. This can also happen where somebody or a company or even the government will track your movement in the internet, will track where your fund is going from one place to another, or you sent your USDT to this particular wallet, from this to this particular wallet, and so on. So that is surveillance. It is a problem. And also we have fake news, misinformation. Fake news and misinformation is a great problem as far as this is concerned. Now, the problem has been identified. We also have cryptocurrency scams. There are scams everywhere. Cryptocurrency scam, where people will be scammed of their money and so on. I believe I'm being heard. Hello? I believe I'm being heard. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. All right. Now we have identified the problem. We have seen the problem in internet. So what are the available solutions? What were the solutions that were previously available to solving this internet or data privacy? We have three of them which we are going to talk about, but the problem is that they are limited. Existing solutions are limited, and the three of them include the end-to-end encryption, which of course we all know. We also have VPN. We also have VPN, which is equally a problem, and then we have Tor, if you are aware of Tor simply means the onion router. So these are the three available solutions that were used to solve internet uh, privacy or data privacy. But the problem is that these solutions have their own limitations. That's why NIM has come to make a difference. That is exactly what we are going to look into. So, um, for the end-to-end encryption, of course, you know that now it's supposed to be the information or the data you are sending is supposed to be from the sender to the receiver, and then there should be no interference between these two uh, components. But the problem is that even with the advantages of the end-to-end encryption, we have metadata that leaks at the network level. Even when you try to use encrypted messages apps like Signal or even zero knowledge cryptocurrencies like Zcash, there is still leakage of metadata, leakage of all these encrypted messages. So that makes the end-to-end encryption not to be a reliable solution. We also have VPN. The advantages of VPN cannot be overemphasized. Even all of us here, we use VPN, especially the time that Twitter was banned in Nigeria. We use VPN to log in. Now, VPN, both the decentralized and the centralized VPNs, cannot prevent you from being anonymous. So the actual anonymity of your personality is revealed. And this is a very big problem because it is the anonymity that you are trying to maintain. You want that any transaction you are carrying out in the crypto space or on the internet, you want to remain anonymous. But the problem is that your personality will be revealed. For the decentralized and decentralized VPNs, we have that your data can still be tracked. It is only the IP that is being hidden per se. So this is a very big problem. And then let us swiftly look at the onion router, that is Tor. The onion router, of course, is the advancement to this other tool that we've talked about. That is, it is an advancement to VPN and it is the advancement to end-to-end encryption because it is made up of between the sender and the receiver of the information or any message per se. We have different hops or different nodes that may play a crucial part, which is, of course, what NIM has improved on. It is what NIM has basically improved on. And the problem about about the Tor, is that it does not reveal, it can be de-anonymized. That means at the receiving end there, your personality can still be revealed. So this becomes a problem. It obfuscates only the IP address. So you still remain, your personality will still be remain. That means you are not going to be anonymous. So that is the problem. And here, because of the demand for privacy, because of the fact that all of us will need privacy, this is why we need a solution, a perfect solution. Mind you, privacy is not just about secrecy. It's not all about you hiding something. It is not all about you keeping something in secret. It simply means it is just equal to, or it means having control. When you can control your personal identifiable data. So where your data is going to, where it is being sent to, if you have control over it, that is privacy. You don't need to, a particular company does not need to publish your data anyhow without your information, without your knowledge. So you are supposed to know. You are supposed to be at the know. You know everything. So that is very important. So the demand for privacy is very, very important. All of us, we need privacy. Just like I was illustrating before, we need privacy. You are trying to send money to somebody, and let's say another person is peeping to know, John, how much are you sending to that person? That's the person is encroaching in your privacy, and it is not good at all. It is your right to tell the person not to, because you deserve the right for your privacy. Okay, even while you are putting your password in whatever you are doing, whether it is in the bank, in the ATM, or even in the phone, you have the right to your privacy. You have the right to your own privacy. So the demand for privacy is very, very important. Having considered the the importance of privacy, the limitations of the available solutions that are present, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the perfect solution to data privacy. It is at this point that I introduce to you NIM project. NIM project. So NIM project is here to offer unique solution to data privacy. NIM is here to offer solution to data privacy. And it does this through decentralized, incentivized Mixnet. Recall that before I started, I told you that the technology that NIM project is using to provide solution to privacy is called Mixnet technology. And that is exactly what we are going to consider. So NIM is providing a solution through Mixnet technology. And it does this through decentralized and incentivized Mixnet. We are going to explain that. And also private credentials. Private credentials. So we are going to talk about the NIM Mixnet, how it works. We are going to talk about the NIM token. So I want you to pay attention, because it is from this that we are going to see the difference between NIM and other projects. Between NIM and other projects that assume they are here to offer solution to data privacy. Of course, NIM is superior to all of them. So let us look at the Mixnet technology. The Mixnet, NIM Mixnet. Now, NIM, one thing that is unique about the NIM Mixnet is that it has multiple hubs. Look at just take a look at your screen the screen that I've just shared with you. You can see the diagram on the left. We have those red balls are hubs. Okay, they are hubs, like for a diagram's sake, or for this image we have 9, but basically it's usually more than that. Now those are the hubs that are present in the NIM Mixnet. So what that simply means is that it it will make sure that it diverts the route of information, so that it unlinks the original, where the message or where the information is originating to where it is going to, so that you don't actually know the particular place, the particular hub, the particular node that information or message originated. So the presence of multiple is what makes NIM very different. We understand that Tor, that is the onion router, also has these multiple hubs, but of course there are limitations to which Tor has, which of course we are going to look at. Now we also have cover traffic. Cover traffic is like, if you look at the nodes there, or the hubs there, we have some of them that are just dummies, that are just covered up. Okay, they permit me to use the term, maybe they are useless per se. Okay, they are not, they don't have any function. Okay, now this is to bring a kind of let's say confusion, so that the information that is being passed, you don't actually know where it is originating, whether it is originating from a particular mixnet or a particular node. You don't actually know. With this, the information that is passed will make you at the receiving end anonymous. You don't actually, the person will not actually know where the information is coming from. So that is the technology behind the name mixnet. And this is what makes NIM different from Tor. Tor does not have this potential. That is why NIM is unique. NIM is outstandingly different. The fact that at the end you remain anonymous, because at the receiving end there, it cannot be de-anonymized. Whereas other platforms like Tor, like VPN, like end-to-end encryption can be de-anonymized. But for NIM Mixnet, because of the presence of cover traffic, it will, of course, make you anonymous, because it cannot be de-anonymized. Now, we also have timing obfuscation. Timing obfuscation. Now, there are packets that redirects those messages or information directly to the source, such that the originator of the information is not actually revealed. So another point in the NIM mixnet is horizontal scalability. Horizontal scalability. Now, for those of you in the blockchain, you know what scalability is. Scalability, in a very simple term, means the ability of a blockchain project to receive as many transactions as possible, without being broken, without being broken down. So, NIM, for this particular technology, the mixnet technology, NIM employs horizontal scalability, such that the nodes are transferred from one point to another without actually revealing the identity of the sender, the identity or any information about the sender and the receiver. So with this, everything is secured. Your privacy is maintained. So that is what makes NIM very, very outstanding or different from other privacy enhanced blockchain projects. Then this is a kind of, this particular slide is an illustration of what I've just explained. You can see from the left here, you have your person, that is your personality, the information is passed. And then we have at the middle there, we have the mixnet with different nodes. And then when the information is passed there, it gets to the receiver ending, and the receiver remains still anonymous. So that is actually what happens in the process. Now let us look at how the NIM mixnet is very different from others. When you compare the NIM mixnet from other platforms that I've talked about, that is Tor, uh, VPN, and end-to-end encryption. Now, for VPN, if you look at VPN, for instance, you see that it has only one node. So that one is like the least of them all, because your identity is revealed, your data is equally revealed. And then for the middle one, we have a combination of Tor and end-to-end encryption. You can see that for Tor has multiple nodes. But the problem there is that Tor can be they anomalize, so your identity is revealed. Okay, so we also have, finally, we have NIM token. NIM token. NIM token, of course, every blockchain project has a token. That is the uh, governance token for every project. For NIM, the for NIM project, the token of NIM project is called NIM. That is capital letter NYM. NIM token. It is used for transaction, for basically everything you could think of. NIM token, of course, is used for staking. Presently, NIM, one NIM equals 0.11 USDT. So NIM is used for staking. Staking is just like you giving out a part of your token into to a particular blockchain to help the network to function. And at the end, throughout this period, that means your token is locked up. Okay, it is locked up. You cannot have access to that token. You can decide to lock up your token for like 1 month, for like weeks, for years, even years. And then at the end, when the period of staking, or this period of staking is over, you receive reward because you have helped use your money. Instead of your money staying like that in your wallet, instead of your token staying like that in your wallet, you've put your token into use. It's just like you giving a loan. So that money will be used for transaction, and then at the end you get some percentage of reward. So that is the same thing like the NIM token. You can stake your NIM token, and when you stake your NIM token, at the end you are going to receive some reward. NIM token is also used as a proof of mixing rewards. For instance, those of you that are ambassadors of NIM project, the NIM token will be used to pay you, to reward you as at the end of your job as an ambassador, or even as a NIM cadet. You'll be rewarded with the NIM token. So this tells you how the NIM token is very important. It is used for transaction, and then we have value accrual. The higher the value of NIM, the better for each and every one of us. That means if everybody accepts data privacy, if everyone accepts the use of NIM for data privacy, we discover that the value of NIM is going to increase. And if the value of NIM increases, then of course you that have accumulated a percentage of, or a little amount of the NIM token, it begins to sell. Take for instance, if you've accumulated, let's say, 1,000 NIM token, and the value of NIM increases from this current 0.11 dollars to, let's say, $2. That means one NIM token equals $2, which is very possible. I am very optimistic that this is going to happen. So if that happens, and then you have accumulated just 1,000 NIM token, how much is that? That is $2,000. And how much is $2,000 presently? The $2,000 is about 2 million naira per se, and then you have accumulated $2,000 without doing anything. So let us preach the gospel per se of NIM, and then let everyone accept data privacy, accept the technology of NIM. Thank you very much. We've come to the end of this presentation. I believe that you've learned a lot of things. If you have any question, you can ask at the moment. Thank you. Is there anybody that has any question? You want to ask anything about NIM? Yes, I'm waiting. You have any question about NIM? Or you have any question about data privacy? Okay, it's like somebody's want to say something. Yes. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Okay, you are asking how you can become an ambassador of NIM project. Okay, becoming an ambassador of NIM project is very simple, but is very taxing. First, currently the application is not open, but we have you must first of all join the Ninja Cadets. So when you join Ninja Cadets, the tax is always or the sprint is currently running in Zili. So you have a lot of tasks to complete, a lot of tasks to complete. For those of you that are there, you can attest to the fact that you have a lot of tasks to complete. So when you do that, the first five will be recruited automatically as name ambassador ambassadors. The first five people at the leaderboard will be recruited as name ambassadors, where you receive perform tasks and then become an ambassador that will be receiving monthly rewards. So take note, as an ambassador, you don't receive salary. The only thing you receive is reward. And you should know the difference between reward and salary. Thank you very much. Any other question before we call it a day? Okay, in the absence of any question or contribution, I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you for joining me in this lecture. I wouldn't have done this alone without you, so I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. I am grateful. In fact, I don't know how happy I am. I can't even express how happy I am, but I am so delighted. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye for now. Thank you so much, George Lynn.